See the this is today, Saturday, and my name is Delvin Sadler, and I'm waiting for Knowledge Base Katie to join me for another important episode of 5 Minutes and Cut. People, see there? On a Saturday, each and every Saturday, Knowledge Base Katie and I will be here for 5 Minutes and Cut. So we want you to join us. Important topic tonight, the importance of sex in your relationship or marriage. Knowledge Base is gonna delve deep into this tonight, and I've got a series of questions for him tonight on 5 Minutes Uncut. You know, ready, people? Yes. Are you ready for the importance of sex in your relationship? You know, 5 Minutes Uncut goes. We talk about politics, religion, sports and entertainment, sex and relationship. So tonight, hey, we are touching the sex and relationship category. So for you are gonna learn a lot tonight from our perspective, knowledge base perspective, and the importance of sex within your relationship. Big up yourself, people. Big up on yourself. 5 Minutes Uncut is here for you. Yeah. So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, Delvin Sadler Knowledge Base KT is telling you you are missing out on a lot because YouTube is giving us a lot of love. So YouTube is giving us a lot of love, and we are telling you, go to 5 Minutes Uncut on YouTube, type the word 5 Minutes Uncut, and you will see the amount of love that we're getting there. So go and subscribe today. Yes, Rasta. We are tearing up YouTube. 5 Minutes Uncut, the sensation of YouTube. So we're telling you, go and subscribe. So we are waiting for Knowledge Base Katie to join us, because tonight is a very important topic, the topic of sex, the importance of sex within your relationship. You're ready? People, you're ready. Knowledge Base Katie is in the process of joining us. You see that? Look who is here. Knowledge Base Katie. Big of
Yeah,
yourself.
man.
Yeah,
So we are
man.
talking about sex tonight.
Eh?
So we are talking about sex, so we just go straight in my bed.
Oh, are you ready for them?
Yeah, ready for them in my bed, you know?
You're ready for them. So, knowledge base, let's get straight into the show tonight. The importance of sex within your relationship or anyone's relationship or marriage. How is the importance of sex plays a big part in a person's relationship? Knowledge base.
It plays a very, 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 very important role because it is the mutual connection between two human beings. It's how you express your love for each other physically. You know, it's called body chemistry,
Mm-hmm.
body biology,
Mm-hmm.
physics,
Right?
all those elements that are
Mm-hmm.
out there that brings people together
Mm-hmm.
is what the sex does.
So, in other words, if the sex is not working, what you're saying is that the relationship is not working.
99% of the time, yes.
So, it's a consummation of how you feel about the person.
Exactly. When even personally, you can tell, or you can ask anybody in the group here when somebody not into you, and the relationship is going sour, the sex goes sour. Probably in most cases, that's the first thing that goes sour. You start getting to mama and papa, and you get the logwood,
Yeah,
stiff out.
it dead.
Dead. So if you want to know if your relationship is dead, the sex is dead first. The
Mm-hmm.
sex is dead first. If you want to know if somebody into you, just check how them deal with you sexually. If they don't want to do things for you, I don't even want to get explicit. Um, More than likely they're not into you.
So if they know what pleases you and what you like sexually,
Yeah,
they're
and
not willing to do
they
that
don't
for
really
you.
care about your feelings physically.
Mm-hmm.
Then this relationship is going nowhere. You should get out of that as quickly as possible. Take it from knowledge base. I've been there before.
Yes. So what you would recommend
Even
is that before you
love don't live
even
here anymore.
go ahead.
Love don't live here anymore. What's
Oh,
you did?
so you're in an emptiness then.
Yeah, man, I'm in an emptiness.
So knowledge base is for the taking.
Not right now, but because I'm clearing my headspace.
Yeah, you have to recover from that. But let's
Yeah.
get back to the topic of conversation here. So if you're not sexually compatible with a person, can a relationship work?
No, it's not gonna work because how do I put this? The sex is that connection that brings you guys together. So if you guys are not compatible in the bedroom, you're not gonna be compatible about simple things as what color paint to put on the walls in your house. Everything you're not gonna argue about. If it is the case that some relationship are just predicated just on sex. So if you have an agreement already that this is just physical, then two beings that are mutually sexual, because there is sex and then sex in a relationship. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
man. Two people are just having sex for this ple importance of pleasure in each other. But once you enter into a relationship where you're now um compatible in want to be compatible in all aspects. If the sex is not complete, then therefore all other aspect will suffer as a result of it.
Exactly. And you find that even some older persons, they after a while they move out the bedroom,
Yeah,
they live in separate rooms. And mostly the males, as soon as him get a chance to leave, he might go leave because he's been living in misery. Why you think the man they so old and miserable? Because the woman them after a while stop giving them sex.
so they're suffering
You,
basically.
you remember Uncle Ballad?
Yeah. I remember Uncle Ballad. Yeah, that is true. He was in heaven after he left his wife. I mean, went away from his wife. He found his
His
way.
wife left, no, his wife leave him. His
Yeah,
wife left him 30 years ago.
yeah,
It's just that he stuck it out for the children, right?
right,
You have to give Uncle Ballad credit, right?
right. So knowledge base. So if you're basically you state earlier that if your wife or your husband is not willing to actually mm, do what necessary to please you in the
I would say
relationship,
let's package that up a bit to please each other,
right? So
right? So
mhm,
there has to be some compromise. It's not a one-way street. I'm not saying, oh, you must do this, you must bend down this way, twist this way. No, we come to an agreement and talk about what we both like and we work on it. Sometimes you meet somebody who you're just sexually compatible with. It's like hand and glove.
all
You've
right,
had that, right?
right. So this is my point to you. So if let's say some people state that they're getting married or going into a relationship with a person knowing that, you know what, I am going to compromise my sexual fulfillment because this person has a good job, they treat you good, and all of that. How long can that last within a relationship if you're not being sexually fulfilled?
It's not gonna last that long. It's probably gonna last probably the equivalent of a day and a half mentally. It might last on the outside to go through the process a year or two, but the moment you say I do, that's how say dildo Delvin. Dildo just flash up in front of my face. I want to say a while ago.
No, somebody say use a dildo and be sensible. So basically,
Be shut up, all right? No, no dildo right here. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. What I was trying to say is that more than likely it's not gonna work, and the minute you don't go into the relationship if you're not gonna be sexually fulfilled. Take it from knowledge base. Don't go in the relationship.
so in other words, don't settle.
Don't settle. If the person is not compatible with you sexually,
Mm-hmm.
don't go in the relationship
So
because you're gonna have that person is gonna step out on you and you're gonna step out on that person. So it doesn't make any sense. Better want to come to a compromise. There are situations I don't really promote this, but because if you're not into me, better you just tell me.
so
You see what I'm saying?
in other words,
Because the
let me
whole state
hold
said,
on for a second. So in other
yeah,
words, if the sex is not complete, satisfiable and fulfillable, love is not complete in its sense.
then love is a part of sex. Our sex is a part of love. That's
Because
why it's called love.
some
Hold
people
on.
will say that are you about sex or are you about love?
Listen, there's something called love making. A part of the love making is the sexual connection. So when I can't speak for a woman, but I can speak for a man. When a man go out there and how do you say that? Uh, walk a woman, it's
Cheat.
just all physical. It's like in
Yeah.
my ex. Is that what I'm saying?
Have sex
So
with a
there's
woman,
no
yes.
connection there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just exercise in my exercise. But when you're with your person that you're with, you want to make love to that person.
Right.
And a part of the loving is not just the walking, it's about the romance, it's about the foreplay, it's about the pre-foreplay.
Right. I agree with that.
Okay?
Yeah.
There's also pre-foreplay, you know,
Yeah, there has to be.
after the sex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a part of it too.
Yeah.
So it's a whole connection, you know,
Mm-hmm.
that people have when they're in relationships. And some people, I have not gotten that yet personally, I'll be honest. Some people find them soulmate to make them complete and them want to have sex with that one person or make love to that person every single day. I know one couple out there that is like that.
Right.
Maybe they might make it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like these people have any money, Delvin. And two
Right.
of them don't have two nickel for knock together.
But they
But them,
express their love sexually as often as they can.
and not only sexually, but every minute them have sex and every minute them are kissy lovey dovey. I mean this happened for like 10 years now.
That is true love.
Yeah. So it's out there, you know. People not forgive up, including myself.
All right, let's see what Donna Marie Archer has to say. She's a very smart lady, a spiritualist. She's saying that sexual adventure is no shame. Let confidence grow. So you must actually explore sexually when you're with your spouse. You'd agree with that, right?
Explore where?
Explore each other, your partner.
Yeah, yes. Well, wherever the exploration take you, that's where you need to go. But you need to tell your partner how far you want to explore.
Explain that to the people so they understand.
You have people that will do some freaky shits with animals and all sorts of things. I'm not into that crap.
So what you're saying, exploration with each other, there shouldn't
Yes.
be any limitation. You're supposed to appease your partner the same way your partner is supposed to appease you. As long as within that context, there's nothing that is nasty or dirty that you guys
I'll
shouldn't be
use
able
the
to
word
do
nasty or dirty, but nothing that is immoral.
between partners
Exactly.
when you're in love.
Yes.
All right. So, let's see what Donna Marie has to say as well. We women will not compromise our integrity. Men can be very irresponsible and selfish.
Hmm. Maybe we need a woman's perspective in a Delvin.
What you have to say
Yeah.
about that? I mean, that is very.
That is very intriguing. Man can be very selfish. Woman can be very selfish too. We're human
Yes.
beings, right?
Hmm.
Um, what we need to do is to find a compromise where each of us can be fulfilled in whatever adventures we decide to go on, right?
So
So is
basically, all right, knowledge base. Let me just summarize that a little bit here. So basically, before you enter into a monogamous relationship with a person, a committed monogamous relationship with a person, you must actually know the person inside out, including from a sexual point of view, what you will or will not do before you even venture into that, right?
yes, yes, you should actually find out what the limitations are with this person and if you can live with those limitations and be monogamous with that person as it relates to those limitations.
Right. So there shouldn't be any surprise that you now get into the relationship 2, 3 years later. You actually find yourself want to experiment beyond the norms that you guys were doing. That shouldn't be a surprise.
Yeah, that should not come out of left field. If you agree, say you're not a suck toe, then you can't suck toe to the woman.
No.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what caused some relationship to unravel because you have some partner in the relationship who decide that they want to take it to another level, right? All of a sudden, they might tell us, say, more swing.
Yeah.
And you're like, swing away. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. She come home and tell us, say, boy, she want to go to hedonism. Swing as a month. You're like, why?
So that shouldn't be a surprise. Is either you come into the relationship and we're compatible like that, but these things can actually cause problems in relationship. You would agree, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then these things are what cause problems in relationships. People create barriers and limits on the relationship. The ones that are successful are people who are open minded, you know. Like
Yes.
when people are open minded, those ones go far. But when you have certain level of restriction, then you have problems.
Yeah.
Like even myself, I think that's what has railroaded most of my relationships.
Explain to the people.
I put myself in a box and I'm not really liberated like you said.
So you're not up to the time then.
Well, if you want to call it up to the time, you call it up to the time, eh?
So you're not a modern lover.
I would say I'm not a modern lover. There are certain limits that I will go. It's 21st loving is kind of too ecstasy for me.
All right, I don't really want to bring your sex life into this, but for the general public out there, that what if one person is more a liberal thinker where sex is concerned, and another person is more um I shouldn't let me
Yes.
change that. Let me change that. Let's say one person has now evolved within their sex life liberally, and another person is stuck within um uh basically the general core where where lovemaking is concerned. Oh, what kind of impact that can have in the marriage or relationship?
It can have a traumatic result where one person leave the other person or one person is stepping out on the other person because there's a void there in the relationship if you guys don't talk about it, right? And there has to be some movement either on the left or on the right, or
Mm-hmm.
you guys agree to just separate, or you guys agree to bring in people into the relationship, right?
Oh.
But there has to be some talking
Mm-hmm.
and like real open dialogue. It can't be, I'm not doing that. That's
Mm-hmm.
disgusting. I'm not thinking about that. I'm not doing that. It can't be that. Or just silent treatment. There has to be open and clear dialogue.
So, how would you suggest that a couple who are having these issues, how should they handle the situation?
Exactly what I said. Maybe bring in a older head to sit and talk with them,
Counseling.
right?
Yes, sir.
Counseling. Yeah. Or them can deal with it internally themselves, right? It could be that one person is, pardon my language here, one person is freaky and the other one hasn't realized that they're freaky yet. So
Okay, that's another point. That's a
they
very
just
valid
need
point.
somebody to bring out the freakiness in them,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Because everybody have a little freak in them, but they
right.
are different to freak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some people, you know, is totally liberated with their freakiness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them gone freaky to the exponent of 1,000.
All right. Donna Marie is saying that you know, in your bedroom you should go hedonism in your bedroom or even your bathroom or even your kitchen. You should actually explore within your relationship to the limits and not limit yourself. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, that is true. But you see, in relationship, you have to also remember that there are factors that come up in a relationship. When you first meet, you might not have children, but then after the fact that you start having children, that create a wedge in your love making and love life. So you guys have to decide how you're gonna incorporate the children and still keep the freakiness while keeping a decent home.
Okay, that's a very valid point there. So
So there's
it's
lots of
not like,
factors that come up. You have, I know one situation where this woman have a situation with a man with a dog. The man love him dog, and every time she make love with the man, the dog in the room, and she give him an ultimatum to either get rid of the dog or no more front. The man say no more front. The man dog.
so the man choose the dog over the pum pum.
Yes, sir.
Why?
That's a true story. It's not make up story.
Yeah.
Real. Them still I work it out. I
that,
dubbed him dog man.
that is deep. That is deep. You
I
know,
guess the calculation I said, well, when she got him, still I got him dog.
yeah. Good evening, Tia. Thanks for joining us here on 5 Minutes Uncut Knowledge Base. Katie and I are here tonight, and we're talking about the importance of sex within relationships. You can foster your questions to knowledge base right here. And so for Donna Marie Archer has been on point with the subject matter, but knowledge base. Let's take this to another level. Where two persons are in a relationship and one person is cheating because they're not getting what they expect their wife or husband to provide to them. Um, how long do you think that a situation like this would last?
The cheating,
Yes.
it depends on how skilled the cheater is. But with the question that needs to be asked is, do I agree that they should cheat? Yes or no? That's what you need to ask.
Okay.
I think what needs to, again, it comes down to communication, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to express to the person that you're not being fulfilled as it relates to the sex that is being given, and you need to tell the person to step up their game. Don't give them an ultimatum, but express to them that this is not working out, and maybe we should see other people. If they agree to see other people, then go ahead, do it. But going behind people's back and fostering relationship is not healthy.
Because
for both.
other things can come from it aside from the pleasure that you will receive, such as infection,
Yeah,
disease.
that's where I'm going. Yeah, man. Gonorrhea and all of these things, and even worse than that.
Yeah, because you know, our night of pleasure can bring
I'm a pain.
a lifetime of pain. Yeah, you're right about that.
Plus, it can be that you breed somebody out there. It doesn't have to be an STD. It can be that you impregnate this person and then you create all sort of problem in your life.
Right.
You
And
see what I'm saying? So you have to know exactly what you do. You have to be like Skillaci.
yeah, but not only that, so, the spouse that you're with trust you 100%. So you have to do whatever is in your best interest, even if it is going out to protect yourself as well.
Yeah, you should do that all the time. You should. You
Yeah.
should do that all the time. But before you even get there, you should have actually talk to the person before you step out on them, you know?
Yes. And
Yeah.
and knowledge base. Another question that I want to ask you is this. Um, do you really believe in your whole art of heart that two-person can be committed to them, love each other, fulfill each other, to the extent that they're meeting each other's need 100%?
Yes, somebody that exists, yes, but human beings are very they have unlimited wants.
I
Yeah,
agree with
human
that. Yeah.
unlimited wants, and they want more and more and more and more and more. So they always try to push the envelope. But you have this thing that is called a conscience. So you should always use it and exercise it. And ask this question: would I want somebody to do that to me? And if the answer is no, then don't do it.
Wow. I remember one of my friends telling me of a story once about two of his friends who had two friends, and it come to the realization that his two friends were actually cheating with their other two friends, with their other two friends, because what they wanted from each other was found in the other two person. And
Yeah, that remind me of the what that song the name? The Pina Colada song.
don't know it.
You don't know the Pina Colada song?
No, no, I don't know it. No.
It's about a woman who put an ad in her paper looking for someone in the personal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she like Pina Colada and getting laid in the rain. If you have something at sunset or something, she lay out a whole bunch of things what she want. And the
Mm-hmm.
man replied to it and said him like it too. Then she said, let's meet at the O'Malley or something like that, some bar. And when they meet at the bar, I'm wife. Yeah, and she's like, it's you. And him is like, it's you. And then them start laugh to each other and say, if I like pina colada, and if you like the rain, you can meet me at sunset, something and then something. I don't know the words, but what I'm trying to say, the underbelly of the song is exactly what I'm talking about. You need to communicate with your mate.
Communicate and
You might
talk.
live, you might be a freak, and your mate is a freak, and because you never talk about it, and only do mama and papa every day, and
Yeah.
miserable with each other. Because
So in other words, what you're saying is that when it comes to communication, just like Sia Jam is putting here, Sia Jam is saying that it needs open communication at all times. So what you're saying is that you must discuss everything, all things, and there should not be no boundaries when it comes to communication.
that's exactly it. That's exactly it. But I think you guys should go out there and listen to that Pina Colada song. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think I remember the song still, but I mean, you brought back the memories to me still.
Yeah, but it teach you a whole heap still, you're in a relationship, and because the woman bored, she
Hmm.
said something about her old man, something like that. So I can't remember the words of the song. Maybe if you're
Hmm.
close to the area, you could have played still.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's all right. It's all right.
You're
It's all
close to the
right.
computer.
You're knowledge based, so you are providing knowledge to the people. So we trust the knowledge you give to the people, and you have not been wrong so far. at least 99% of the time. That is
Yeah,
by your knowledge base.
it's-
Yeah. So let's see what Donna Marie has to say. She says self-protection is very important. Children does not create barriers in sexual relationships. We should think big and humane by humanly um, commitment to each other. What do you have to say to Donna Marie?
well, to each his own. Like,
So what she's
so
basically saying is that not because kids are involved, that should not hinder you exploring and actually fulfilling each other's desires.
well,
In
saying
spite
that
of.
I'm saying that the children take a lot from parents,
Mhm.
so it can create a strain on your sexual relationship at times, especially when you have young children.
And
Delvin,
mhm.
you don't know that.
Yeah,
You're, the,
not only that, like
you're there in a
especially
room
if
and you got the food, and then you hear somebody knock the door.
no, not only that, like if one person is relied upon most at the time to do the parenting, the cooking, the cleaning, and all of these things, that
It's
can
drain.
it's a draining on that one person to actually know expected to know fulfill that sexual freakiness in them. They feel as if their worth and their value is not as such that they can't muster up that energy to now put into their husband because now the husband is now putting so much responsibility on them that they can't be fired up to do that.
That's a you hit the nail on the head right there. Is the kids sap their freakiness.
Yeah, yeah. So that is very possible too. Sia Jam is saying that some of them is just greedy. Some people is just greedy. They just keep wanting more.
Yeah, human beings are like that, both male and female.
Hmm.
They just want more and more and more and more. You don't want more, Delvin?
Delvin is a freak already, so I'm always open to new things eventually, sexually in the bedroom with my wife. You know what I mean? But as you said, you have to have a partner that is actually as open minded as you are as well.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. The open mindedness of that individual. If they're not open minded, then you're gonna have problems over and over and over again until it's ended, until the relationship comes to an end.
All right, let's see what
It,
Sia Jami has to say. She says, but should there not be those discussion held from the initial stages of the relationship way before a couple get married? And I think you touch on that as well, but elaborates.
yeah, in most cases, these things should be communicated, but sometimes people go into relationship for different agendas, right? And a person might say, yes, 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 yes. I like touching testicles. I like feeling testicles. I like tasting testicles. But then
Yeah.
when them stop taste a testicle and you like your testicles tasted. So it
Yeah.
is what people like, to get what they want all the time. So
And what I've
it
learned also, knowledge base, is this: people has also evolved in their sexuality.
yes, and some people evolve faster than some,
Right.
right? Some people only want the mama and papa until them are 50, and then when them turn 69, them just turn this freak.
Yeah, yeah.
You catch that just now, right?
Yeah, man, I agree because I have
You
also
didn't catch
evolved.
it.
I
When
catch
them
it.
turn 69,
The
them
69, of course. Yeah, when they turn 69. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I have evolved in my sexuality as well.
so
Because
you're
when I
50.
was 19, I mean, the things that I do now, I didn't do then. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Not even close to it. When I was 25, the things that I do now, I didn't do then. So, but over time, as you now become more, a little bit more open-minded, read a little bit more about things, and realize that certain things that people looked down upon or frowned upon, or you yourself looked down or frowned upon. You have not done any research about it. And when you've done your research about it now, then it opens up your thinking.
Well, some of these things where you talk about is just plain nasty. So I'm not even have to do it. So you can open your mind all you want. You know, my mind is.
Okay, knowledge me. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
No, I'm just telling you straight.
no, you might find it nasty, but I mean, within a person and their partner, to them, that is not nasty, you would say.
I guess I'm not in their bedroom, so it doesn't affect me. So who am I to say their thing is nasty? I'm just saying I am not doing it. Speaking for me, no. Me not speak for
All right, let's put it
nobody.
this way.
Hold on, hold on. Let me put out a disclaimer.
Yeah.
I am not speaking for anyone or discriminating against anyone as it relates their freakiness
Yeah.
or their. I'm speaking for me. There are certain boundaries that
Yes.
not gonna cross.
Hold on. So
Even if I read a book,
yeah.
even if I read a
knowledge base. From what I gather, you're in your 40s now, correct?
just
All right. So you're just in your 40s. So the knowledge base that sexually that you are at 41, I'm assuming that you have evolved from 21 to 41. Would you say?
yes.
Right. So it's the same mindset that I'm trying to tell you that over time, based upon knowledge, that is why you have evolved.
Yeah, I've gained knowledge with a lot of things, but that doesn't mean I have to try them.
So maybe my evolution as you know outpaced yours, seeing as though I'm a little bit older than you are.
Not because people are doing things, I must do them, Not because I learn about certain things, that mean I can try it.
Yeah. To each his
Right?
own. To each his own.
So it is what it is. Who want to do what they want to do what they want to do.
But you
If
have
you
to have a partner that is actually willing to go above and beyond like that for you to be compatible. Because that can create problems.
well, maybe that's why I'm single.
Oh yeah, I say. Yeah, I say. Oh yeah, I say that. Yeah, I say. Yeah,
Yeah, because
confession is good for the soul.
yeah, because I'm in a box, but maybe if I make the box bigger,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe I should make the box bigger. I tell a friend of mine that one youth him only can think in the box, and you can't do anything else for him. Him have in a box. So if you want him to do more, just make the box bigger.
All right. See, Jamie is saying that. But if each party is aware of the importance of their sex life, they have to make an effort to actually change.
Yeah. But there are certain things that we just not cross certain line, cross certain body boundary.
What are you saying now? It means
And I said, as I tell you,
so your wife cannot, or your partner cannot bring that. That is the limit to you.
yeah, right. That's why it stop.
It's up there. All right, but to each his own, right? So you can't tell a person what to do or what not to do. Let's see what Donna Marie has to say. She says, "Have fun, guys. Yeah, yep. Delvin, got to go now. Got to sleep. Oh yeah, she's from the UK, so she's joining us this late in the night. So that's good job, Donna Marie. Thanks for joining. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. See, Javi is laughing her ass off. Yes. She said, yes, but people must be honest with each other about what they want within the relationship. So she's saying boldness, honesty, put it out there. No matter what it is, talk about it. That's what Sienna Jamie is saying. You want to concur to that?
Yeah, I agree with that. But that doesn't mean you're gonna change your mind. So you can talk about it, but if the person's still not interested, then what you gonna do?
She said you have a close mind.
Well, you have to open your mind to my closeness.
Yes, Rasta. Yeah. man, you have to open your mind. Yeah, man. She said, see, Jamie would also wants to know, and I think this is a very important question to you, knowledge base.
To
Um,
me?
yeah, yes, from you, knowledge base. She wants
Yeah.
to know what is it that you really consider to be nasty?
Anything that involves shit.
What?
Is that clear and direct?
Elaborate, please.
I don't have to elaborate. If it relates to shit, corresponds with shit, have some association or relation or correlation to shit, not interested.
What? So nothing involved the anus here, you're saying?
Yes.
Why? Why? Even if the woman wants the pleasure in that manner.
Again, do I have to repeat myself? Do you want me to repeat myself? Correlation, association.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
A join, a pen, anything
Yeah.
that to do with that. A linkage, a chain will associate with that.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Wow. Wow. You couldn't answer it any more straight like that. So for your future partners out there, because knowledge base is now a single man. He's letting people know if you want a relationship with him, no rectum here, no anus here.
Yes, on both sides.
Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah. So, is young bird don't know hurricane. You see that? She said you're a young bird. I don't know about the hurricanes.
She should go in the rectum hurricane. If that's what the board, what can I do? I say.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. Well, if you take up a woman who is not who is not sexual compatible with you, then you will have a lot of problems. You would agree with that?
That is definitely true.
Yeah. You, you know what? Yeah, 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 yeah. Why? Why? Yes, fans. Talk to knowledge base, my friends. Talk to knowledge base. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. She's saying I should leave you alone because, basically I'm trying to pull you out of a box that you don't want to actually come out of.
I'm already in the box. Decided to go into this box,
Yeah.
Yeah, me go in the box. And I'm me alone in a them type of box there.
Yeah.
Yeah, people in other boxes too. Some people now eat box.
So the fans would like to know exactly knowledge base. And this is not from me. This is
They want to know.
They want to know what exactly do you do?
We tell them to give them a number we talk. Yes, they can drop me a line privately on Instagram at the real knowledge base, D1 knowledge base, KT.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just drop me a message. We
Drop your message, eh? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
D1 knowledge base, and we talk.
Yeah, yeah.
Just drop me a DM.
And that is for men or just for women?
What? All right, let's just make something very clear here. That's a very good question. Very good question.
All right, I tell the people then.
I'm gonna use your line. I'm a heterosexual. No form of homosexuality or strictly feminine gender. Nothing on the borderline or anything that is in question.
No hermaphrodites.
Idiots.
No hermaphrodites.
No hermaphrodite, if you can use that word.
No intersex.
no intersex, strictly feminine gender.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Yeah.
is
So inform the ladies, because you're a single man now, where they can reach you again.
D1 knowledge base KT. Can you hear me?
No, repeat that again.
D1 knowledge base KT on Instagram.
Okay. That is loud and clear. So for the fans out there who wants to have some form of interest in them, as long as you're not involved in the rectum area, you can link knowledge base about that, and you can find out exactly what it's all about.
Yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah,
That's the way it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm a very pleasurous person, you know.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
very nice. Yeah, man.
Oh, wow, that's a surprise thing to say. I mean, I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Delvin, are you
yeah.
getting a feedback from when I speak?
No, before it was a feeding back, but you're good now. You're good now.
Okay, may I hear myself twice?
Yeah. So knowledge based Katie, I mean, this is a very interesting topic we have tonight, because we want people to understand that a relationship is not just about working, providing for your family, without actually fulfilling each other sexually. It's important that people understand that sex plays a really important part into the survival or the failure of a relationship. You would say that, right?
Yeah, without sex, the relationship cannot happen. You need to have sex and good sex for the relationship to last. If you cannot bring it, then you will have problem. If
Mm-hmm.
you fail to bring it, you will have problem. If you decide not to bring it, you will have problems. That's the motto. That is the thing that should be prescribed, should be carved out on a stone or some form of um, tablet for relationship.
But you would also say that a little bit of open mindedness is also needed as you go on in the relationship as well.
No, that's for you.
No open mindedness.
What do you mean by that? You have to remember I'm in a box, so you have to clearly define what you
Remember,
mean by
remember, I
yes.
did ask you that. I mean, when you're 21, it's totally different from when you're 45 now. You have also evolved sexually as well.
Yes, I don't care if sex are going anymore.
Right. So for you to be evolve a little bit, there has to be
I
some
will
open minded.
evolve. I will evolve with morals.
All right. So as long as anus is not involved with you, you have evolved somewhat,
Yes,
and other people as well, with a little bit of open mindedness, even though they might be having challenges in their relationship. It's not necessarily that they're close. They should be close minded, but if they have come with a bump in the road, maybe a little bit of counseling can sort that out, right?
definitely. And
So
it has to be open and transparent communication for things to work.
yeah, yeah. So what if so Sia is saying, let's see what Sia Jamie has to say here. She said, so what if he is married and he is no longer able to perform sexually? What would he want his wife to do? Should she then leave him? That's a very important point in analysis. So you're dead. Your thing now work no more.
It not work.
You're not work no more. You can't function.
No,
So
until that day come, I will think about it.
you'll think
Right
about it.
now, hold on, stop. Right now, it's firing on all cylinder.
Yeah.
So I can't really deal with the hypothetical right now.
And that's
I
a
don't know.
very important point. Let me stop you right there, because
Yes.
it's a very important point, because I was talking to a friend of my wife and I here, and she was married to a traditional Jamaican guy who decided that oral sex wasn't
Hold on
something
a
that
second. What's a traditional Jamaican
one
guy?
of the old school person that believed that their mouth should not um and go under genitalia. So she was with this man for many years, married to him, and he didn't want to please her orally. So for many years,
Mm-hmm.
and then for some reason his penis stopped erecting, stop erecting, and all of a sudden now his mouth now become the tool to use. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. So he realized that now she could possibly walk out on him. So he had no choice but to now resort to oral sex. And at that point, she just said, enough is enough. If you were not willing to please me prior, and now because your thing is not working, she's not gonna put up with that anymore. She left him. Yeah.
That woman is not a good woman.
Knowledge means, knowledge means, knowledge means that is bias for you to make a statement like that. That is
So
bias.
because hold on, stop. Now the man, so before you want your genitalia, as you put it, to be licked.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, she wanted that.
And then the man refused to lick your genitalia, but because of circumstances and his penis doesn't work, he has emancipated himself to now accept licking the genitalia. But she don't want the genitalia to be licked now because him basically his penis don't work. So because his penis don't work, that's why I want to lick genitalia.
Well,
So her thing is not about being pleasured. Her thing is about being vindictive and vexatious.
yeah.
Yeah, she a carry belly for the man.
Yeah, of course, and rightfully so. She's supposed to be doing
Why
that
rightfully so?
because it's a give and take kind of a situation. Because now, because his thing is not working now. He didn't see the actually value of what she found to be pleasured and to meet her there. Hence,
well, listen, man, that your penis don't work. Maybe your tongue is the best thing that has ever happened to you, and she left at the right time. Go tongue the world. Go out there and tongue the world.
yes, well, I mean, he's on his own now. They're gone, so they're mashed up and gone. But what I'm saying to you, based upon the point you hit earlier, is this: a little bit of open-mindedness. You know what I mean? If it's not going to kill you, what's wrong with trying to appease your spouse?
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah, it's not killing you.
Not kill them.
Even for you, knowledge base. If your spouse wants you to know do things in the rectum area, I mean, it's not going to kill you. The anus area, it's not going to kill you.
Oh, you know that.
Have you heard of anyone that died from that?
I never interview everybody with it.
I mean, maybe you need to do some research then. So
No,
yes.
research that. But ask them. So what kill you? What kill you?
No, what I'm saying, maybe you want to read about it. Put a condom on, or have her clean, or flush herself, and then do that.
Put it this way. Not interested.
Oh, you're not interested?
Mm.
All right, that's your knowledge base. All right, let's see. She says, you can't be selfish in a relationship. That's what Sia Jamie is saying.
Yeah, I agree with that. Whatever what I want in a relationship, I will give in that same relationship.
And personally, in that same situation that we just mentioned about, Sia Jamie says that she would actually run that man as well.
She had the same like the other woman. Vexatious thing, she and revenge.
All right. So, because he was selfish in the first place. If he wasn't selfish in the first place, then maybe she could have looked beyond that. But because he was selfish, not willing to meet her needs sexually, as a result of his lack of able to have an erection, he's now resorting to that. That is pretty selfish. I would say that. You wouldn't say that, knowledge base?
I wasn't there, and I don't know.
You wouldn't say that.
No.
Because you went through a process of elimination there, you know.
Yeah, then that's how people evolve to do thinking. Malcolm X said, a man never know them tongue until them back is against the wall. Till their penis is against the wall. Yeah, man never know them tongue until them penis is against the wall.
Yeah, big up yourself, Keisha. Big up yourself, Keisha. You're coming late still. It's a nice show. It's a your kind of show still. Yeah. Yeah, big up yourself. Big up yourself. We've got a nice dialogue here tonight, here at 5 Minutes and Cut. Knowledge based KT, Delvin Sadler. We're talking about the importance of sex within your relationship. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She said she missed what you just said. Knowledge based. Repeat what you said to see her, Jamie.
Yeah, the man never know himself and he never know him tongue until his penis is against the wall, you know? Malcolm X said that.
He didn't know his tongue.
Yeah.
The value in his tongue.
Yes. Until his penis gone to the graveyard.
Yeah. So that value for so many years, he did not choose to actually give that value to the woman.
Yes, he did not know his tongue until his penis gone to the graveyard.
Why? Yes, Rasta. I would say, try to appease your spouse in spite of, not because of how you feel. If it's not going to kill you, try to appease your spouse. I would say that. Knowledge base won't agree on that, but I would say talk to each other and try to appease each other. And if push come to shove, get some counseling around it so you understand exactly what you're dealing with before you make a mistake of robbing your spouse of that pleasure.
Yeah, if you want to say that, but at the end of the day, we need to talk to each other before it comes to that. And for all the people that want to evolve, let them evolve. For all those people that want to swing, go swing. Swing from here, straight from all over Africa, go straight down to Brazil. Just swing away. That's what you want to do. Do your thing. If you want to do rectum, do rectum. If you want to eat. A free world. Eating is for everyone.
Because according to Sia Jammy here, it says you have to compromise. You can't just be selfish about this everything.
I'm not selfish. I'm just saying those people should do what they want to do. I do what I want to do.
Yeah, and even you, knowledge base, you shouldn't be selfish in your thoughts process.
No, I'm not selfish.
Yeah.
You just have to find the person who wants to do what you want to do, right?
Right.
Yeah, you can't make nobody put in a box.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She said, Sia is saying here, which is a valid point that, someone, if you're not careful or you're not willing to actually fulfill your spouse, or especially the woman, someone is gonna eventually eat your woman away from you.
Then eat away. If that's what he likes to do, then do that, right? Yes. Eat if you want to eat. I we can't stop she from getting eat.
Yeah.
Right? How do you stop that?
Yeah.
Irrespective of if I was eating, yes or no. She enjoy eating, so she probably don't take eat no matter what.
Yeah.
So don't make nobody pull a chainsaw to your neck for eat.
But in my head, I think to myself, say, but without oral sex, what the hell is it that people do anyways?
Well, when you have a decent tool, you will know them.
A decent tool?
Yeah.
What does that mean? That could be 2 minutes.
It could be 2 seconds. Never know.
So, and he said it has nothing to do with it. Really?
Alright?
The size or the size or the length or the width has nothing to do with it, actually.
Oh, you know that?
No, I'm just saying to you that you just mentioned that it could be 2 minutes or 2 seconds.
Do you take penis,
You said 2 minutes or 2 seconds.
Delvin, do you take penis?
You remember you said earlier that I said I'm an heterosexual. I am a heterosexual.
How you gonna make claim about
I love the feminine gender.
How you gonna make claim about where the penis do and where it don't do to a female?
Yeah, but I'm just quoting what you stated just now. You just stated that it could be 2 minutes or 2 seconds. So
Yes.
it doesn't matter what that size is, the length or the width. If it's 2 minutes or 2 seconds, it could be a lunch bag letdown.
I thought you were talking about something else.
No, I'm just saying it could be a lunch bag letdown. So it has to be. You have to be diverse in your game.
Oh, so you say if you can't go long enough, then you should probably use your tongue.
Maybe you want to, because of your shortcomings, you want to be diversify yourself a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I don't have that problem.
Yes, Rasta. Yeah, man. All right, let's see what Sia has to say before we wrap up the show. She said, that's why I said it's very important to have open, honest conversation with your potential partner regarding sexual preferences. That's a very valid point there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Constant dialoguing about.
Constant dialogue.
Yeah. Right from the start and right throughout. Nothing should be out of limit to talk about.
Nothing should be taboo.
Yeah, which is good. And I think that is the summary that we want to get to, where the importance of sex is within your relationship is that constant dialoguing between you and your partner is very important for your relationship to have longevity and your sex to maintain that sexual fulfillment aspect of it. You would say?
Agree.
100%. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, knowledge base. It's a very good show tonight. What do you think?
Yeah, man. The show nice still, but you know?
Yeah.
You want to put me in an area where you know what?
You know,
You continue to read your book there.
you and yourself properly still, you know. I'm not gonna lie, and yourself properly still.
Oh.
I didn't expect you to be have that all these knowledge about this topic. I thought that would be my more or less my category, but you're pretty much you know, you're a knowledge base.
I've evolved.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, Sia is saying that she agree with all the statements that we made, and so is Keisha. Yeah, man. So, what you want to tell the people, then, man? Summarize this topic.
Well, what I would say is that to each his own. Everybody have to do what they have to do. If you feel like be a freak with your husband, be a freak with your husband. If you want to be a prude with your husband, if your husband can live with that, then such is life. Continue being a prude. What I would also say is that you need to be open and make sure at the end of the day you are happy and your husband is happy and both of you guys are happy and live a happy family life. That's it.
Well said. Well said. So, people, remember, we're here every single Saturday, 7 p.m. Knowledge Base, Katie and I. We're here for 5 minutes and cut. And remember, you know, to go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel, 5 minutes and cut. Because this show is the show that is tearing up the place right now. And we've got a lot of information to give to you. And we want your feedback and we want your participation. So, people, until next week, Knowledge Base and Delvin Sadler saying,
Peace out.
Bye bye.